Probably soon. Yeah, the great thing about talking about social media is it's very inexpensive. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but what it does take is a lot of time and commitment. And apps like that are great if you're not big on social media. I would say it's an excellent tool to use, but just constantly producing new content. Hey guys, it's such an exciting day. I'm going to be speaking on a panel for a bunch of real estate attorneys, and the topics are going to be very digital based, talking about everything from digital closings, digital transactions, and social media, which is what my topic's going to be about. This conference is hosted by Chicago Title, and it's going to be for attorneys, specifically real estate attorneys. There's just been so much change over the past few years with how transactions are handled, and so it's going to be a great time to talk about how the transactions affect not just the attorneys but also the lenders and the real estate agents like me. Communication is probably going to be the most important factor. I was actually just chatting with another agent about this topic because very similar, she had a bad transaction with an attorney, and it was a situation where the attorney was making a lot of mistakes. But in my mind, we're human and we all make mistakes, and I can forgive a mistake. But what's more important to me is, are you communicating with me as the agent? Are you communicating with the lender? Are you communicating with the client to let them know what's going on? Time is one thing that, all of us need and cannot create more of. And so if some of the more mundane paperwork is already taken care of beforehand, and then a buyer, very first time home buyer, has a lot of questions at closing, it gives the attorney more time to answer those questions, which I really like. And then also we have to remember that the home purchasing transaction, home buying transactions, it's the most emotional transaction that someone's going to make. It is so stressful, and so for you to be able to sit on the other side with the seller if both parties are there and be able to kind of humanize it a little bit, have some face-to-face time. People love, sellers love telling people about, little things about the house and, about the neighbor next door who's gonna water your plants when you're out of town, and just giving them a little bit more time to make it more of an emotional human interaction, whereas the rest of our lives are very much just go, go, go. Where they're going to find you. They are going to look at your reviews, at your pictures, how much you're posting, and that's how people are choosing who they're going to be working with now. Yes. Yeah, the great thing about talking about social media is it's very inexpensive. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but what it does take is a lot of time and commitment. And apps like that are great if you're not big on social media. I would say it's an excellent tool to use, but just constantly producing new content. Communicate with the client too much. I mean, no one's going to complain that an attorney is sending them too many emails letting them know how the process on their $500,000 home is going. No one's going to complain about that. Now, they may not read it all. They may choose I don't, skim it and be fine. But I would say be very hard pressed, because in my line of work as well, I communicate with my clients every day. Just letting them know, hey, here's where we're at. Whether it's a text or a quick phone call or an email, it's very simple to communicate. So I think that communication is going to be the big key, and just, whether it's letting the lender know if something's going on, the agent or the client, just communicate with each other.
Can we give a big round